Everyone, like I say, so I help people to love themselves and find their purpose. So if you are new here, welcoming, and if you are returning, welcome back because you know what I mean. So in today's video, I want to talk about opening your heart chakra. Inside of us, we have 7 chakra. So you have the crown, you have the third eye, you have the fourth chakra, you have the heart, you have the solar plexus chakra, you have the sacral chakra, and you have the root chakra. And the one that I want to focus today, it's the heart chakra. Because the heart chakra, it's where you will get love, and also it's where you get money. Because your heart, it's really interesting because your heart, it's your ability to receive. Because if you're someone who give a lot, you give time or you give energy. Because again, I would say that the only currency that you do have for me, it's energy and time. Where your mind goes, energy flows. So you really want to be careful on what do you spend your time with. If you spend your time, for example, watching, social media, some stupid things every time, then you will just see some stupid things in your life. If you spend your time thinking about your ex, I don't know, like watching and so it doesn't matter. What will happen is you will always think about her and you won't bring anyone new. If you think about, like, if you spend your time reading books, good books, when I speak books, it's not about romance book, which can be, I don't know, it can be cool, but I don't read them. But I think about books to develop your life. I mean, if you spend your time reading some personal development book, this is a good thing because then you will apply what you learn. Or if you are watching some funny movies or things like that, it's good because it will make you on a good vibration. But anyway, everything to say that you want to be careful on where you spend your energy, and in order to receive money or love, you will need to open your heart chakra, which is really hard, especially when you broke up in a relationship. For me, like my heart chakra, it was closed for a long time. Like a long time, even within the relationship, because on reality it was a mess. But one day I will explain my story one day. I know that I don't explain it, but I'll wait a little bit and I will explain you the full story because I'm still learning from it. But anyway, in order to receive new things, you need to get rid of things that does not serve you, does not serve your highest good. So it can be about how you spend your time, what you are watching, and as well, like, where does your energy goes again, because this will be the main thing. And if you want to change your life, whether it is for love and for money, this is the only way on reality to change things, because this is at least what I've learned. And I always give you like what I've learned. Like I don't give you tips on things that I haven't done. And I can tell you like I have did a lot of things. It's been like since 7 or 8 years that I am on the self-improvement journey, typically like with a lot of failures on a lot of things. But now I understand why I did fail on some things. Because sometimes it's all about like your relationship. Like energy, it's the main thing. The thing is, for example, if you are in a bad relationship, because if you don't know nothing about energy, this is where it can be like really dangerous, because everyone does not have the same type of energy. Me, for example, myself, I have a really, really powerful energy, you know. So, which means that I manifest things easily. But when I'm in a good state of mind and when I put back my energy, from people who stole my energy, because this is the thing. Like you cannot like have your energy like everywhere. And most of the time, you will see that people who are around you, they don't really deserve your energy, to be honest. Like 100%. It depends on how do you act and what do you do. But you have to be really careful about like where do you give your energy away. Because by having some people in your life or giving your energy to some people, this can delay everything for you. This can delay your money, it can delay your love, it can delay your happiness, it can delay your blessing, it can delay a lot of things. Why? Because God or the universe or source, they want to give you something special for you if you are around some people, because what will happen is you will share these things to other people that doesn't deserve you, that talk bad things about you behind your back, that does like one thing into their life, who don't have the best intentions toward you. You need to have really this gift of discernment and trust your intuition, because your intuition will make you understand like who wants your best for you and who doesn't. And on reality, you already know. I'm sure that I'm talking like with you like this. I'm already sure that you have some people who pop up in your mind because you know. And sometimes, and that doesn't mean that you need to hate them. I still love like the people with who I cut my life off. And some people didn't have done nothing, in front of me. But I know that behind they are not the people who are there pretended to be, and the people who did dirty clearly. So, but you will know, I mean, the more you are in tune with your intuition, the more you will understand that mostly like when you try to elevate to become a better person, you will see that the more you improve your life, the less you will connected with others that are on your path. Because now if I have a talk with one of my friends that I used to be friends, for a long time. If I talk about like things that I really want to talk, so like what I'm talking here, we won't be on the same page. We say like maybe okay, this guy is becoming crazy, but no, I'm not. But I know that talking about other things won't be interesting for me anymore. So sometimes you need to wait with some people still with love and light, but it won't make any sense to get them into the present because then you will want to argue about who is right and who is wrong, and honestly, like I don't care me about that. You know what I mean? Like I don't have time to talk about it. I want to help people, etc. I don't have time to lose into things that does not serve me, does not serve the people who I help. And that's it. Basically, and then your energy will be like clearer. You will have your mind. You will have more space into your mind. Your heart will open a little bit more because you are really seeing like some people who are not fit for you on the present moment or in your higher self version. So then what will happen is when you release some people who does not serve your highest good, what will happen is the universe will bring you some people who are aligned with you. You know what I mean? And maybe who are at an higher vibration, who are on a higher state. Doesn't matter like what do you want to do in life. If you just want to have like a normal 9 to 5 jobs but you want to get something better, then it means that for example you are earning 2,000 a month. Then for example if you want to earn 5,000 a month, like the you that you are today is not fit to get 5,000 a month, you know what I mean? Because if you were, you will be already there. But then your identity need to change. Things need to change. Like it can be your environment, it can be the things that you consume, it can be how you think, it can be about your mindset, it can be about who do you spend your time with, it can be about your environment, it can be about where you live, it can be like about so many different things that you will need to change, in order to progress. And this is the hardest part, because it's not easy to stop like some relationship with some people because you did hang out with them, for example, for 5 years, 10 years, or 15 years, or even more. But in order to progress in life, sometimes you need to know, like, what do you want to in your life? And if the hesitation, like on life, there is no hesitation. Like, if you have an hesitation about someone, that means that, and like it made me reflect about someone for myself, but it means that you already know the answer. You know what I mean? That it's a no. Like if someone is unquestionable, you will never like have the question at the first place. You know what I mean? So this is why you need to be careful. And the way to change things here, you have first of all you have I see it like cut cards, but you need to cut your energy out of people who doesn't deserve it or who get you stuck. Especially like if you are, for example, you are looking for love, you have your ex. It's not because you broke with them that they don't have access to your energy. They do have access to your energy still. So you need to be careful. So you need to cut your energy from them. And how to do that is mentally. Or you can do it even physically, but for me, I have done it mentally, but for a long time, because some people, they are really like some leech, so they won't like give out your energy because, especially if they are good. But you need to mentally, and I already say that into this channel, but sorry, this is a confirmation, from my intuition. But you need to get your energy from them. So you need to close your eyes to visualize the person that you want to get your energy from. And then you need to see their art, like red and yours, and with a red tie, linking to them. Then what you do is in your mind, like you find like a red pair of scissors and you cut the tie. And you will feel something. I can tell you will feel something. Especially for the first time. I felt something on the first time, and then I've done it again and again and again. But you need to do that in order to pull back your energy. Because the thing is, you think that you only have your energy that you have, but no, sometimes some people pull out the energy from you. This is why sometimes when you will talk with some people, you will feel tired. Why? Because people are draining your energy. Sometimes I used to give some advice from people, etc. And then they say like, "Hey, I feel way more better. Thank you for what you said, etc." And I was thinking like it was my advice. You know what I mean? But, but which can be on some case. But the reality is I was like taking my energy, and at the end of the call, or at the end when I didn't like, so when I get back to home, I was feeling really tired. Why? Because my energy was siphoned. So this is why, like, you will see if you talk with someone, especially if they are negative, because you have a lot of people negative, even if they are your friends, they will never say something negative to you, which can, but you will see that they will take always about negative things, news, etc. Then you will see like your energy will be siphoned. So cut the cord. Gotta cut it. And then you have the yin yoga. In order to open your heart, practice some yin yoga. Me, I was the guy that, oh, you guys don't want to do that. It's for women, etc. Like. But one day I was with a coach. I called her, and she told me like, what do you love in life? And I can show you like with all the wounding that I did have in my past, I didn't have like access to my heart for 2 years or 3 years, to be honest. Be real honest, like, I couldn't tell you like what do I love. And I said to my coach, I said, sorry, I would love to tell you like what what do I love, or what do I want to do, but I can't because I don't have access to my heart. And at this time I didn't know nothing about chakra. And then she told me like do some yin yoga. I say what? I say yeah, do some yin yoga and it will open up your heart. So then I started to do it every day. When you give me something that can be valuable, I do it and I'm relentless and I will do it for 30 days, 60 days, etc. Because it's how you want to say, you don't want to do something one time and then say it doesn't work. Again, like I am 8 years, into like self-development. That I was a guy that will do something for one day and 2 days and then say I didn't work and then ask like for the coach, a refund because it didn't work, which is totally false, and it was a wrong mindset. You have to take 100% of responsibility on anything that you do. So then I've done it for 30 days, even more, and sometimes, but yesterday I've done it as well. I try to do it like once every 2 days, and I can tell you, like my heart started to open. I started to have feelings again, to love things, and then I understood what did I like and what did I wanted to do for business, which is what I'm doing now. If I didn't do like yin yoga, I will never find like what I'm doing today. I will still like, try to be in an agency and struggling. But this is the main thing, like yin yoga. And then affirmation. I always talk about affirmation on all my videos, but because this is a reality, you need to affirm yourself that you love yourself, first of all. And I can tell you, like on the beginning, it's hard because when I was starting, to do my affirmation, I was like, the first sentence that I put, it was like, I love myself. No, but me, when I'm reading that on the beginning, I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I don't love myself. I don't love myself at all. And it was the case. And it was like end of December, I remember, end of December. And it was hard for me. But then I said, like, the thing that I wanted to have, in my life, etc. But what happened is I have read them every morning and every night, again, 60 days, etc., etc. What happened is I started to love myself, and the universe will show you some ways to love yourself, or some way to get whatever you want. But they will bring you like some things in order to help you get there. Because this is why they say like the sentence, and it's fake it until you make it. Because there is no other way. Muhammad Ali, he was thinking like I'm the best, and he didn't like even know like how to box, but he's still thinking like he was the best. And what happened? He was the best. So you need to program your mind, even if you want, for example, a big home, like a villa. You need to trick your mind like you are already living there. If you want a specific car, for example, you want, I don't know, like you want a Lamborghini, you need to believe that you are inside a Lamborghini, which is really hard in the beginning. But on reality, this is like the 3D world, and this is on reality nothing. But if you can envision what you want in the 5D world, then you can be able to attract things into your world. It can be more time or less time, but in order to get what you want, you need to heal your heart chakra. because this is where you will receive things and you'll be able to give more as well, because in giving it's not like you need to give money, you need to give things. No, you need to give energy. Me, I'm doing like I'm giving energy to you guys. I mean, I've done a lot of video and I earn nothing, out of them. But this is how you should start things, just give value. I don't even have like a product, that um I will work on it. But first of all, like I'm just giving like things that for me it's helpful, so you can like get what you need. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's it. Huh? If you are doing just that, you will see like in 1 month or 2 months, like you will change things, within your heart. Because if you want anything in life, like good things or things that you love, or be conscious about your feelings, you need to open your heart chakra, And yeah, chakra it's weird, I mean? It's something that so I don't even know like why people don't speak about that, but it's more spiritual. And for me, like myself, I'm becoming more spiritual and I know that I understand things, about the soul, about many things that you don't discover because it's so powerful that for the society, it's better for them, for the world, that not a lot of people are aware of things like that because they want to control everything. But when you are aware of who you are and what you want, nobody can control you anymore. You know what I mean? Which is not what the society wants. But for me, at least, this is the truth. And your mind, how does it work? Doesn't matter if you believe it's true or not. In both cases, you are right. What I mean by that is you create your own reality. If you believe that what I'm saying is wrong, what will happen is it will be wrong in your world. This is why, like, if you are coming into my channel, you need to have an open mind. Because if you have not an open mind, you will get nothing, you know what I mean? Because it won't make sense to you and you won't get any benefit. But in order to learn things, you need to become a student. I know a lot of things. I have read a lot of books. I know a lot of things, but every time that I'm trying to talk with someone, even if it's a subject that I know, I always remove what I learn and I try to become a student because this is the only way that you will learn more things into your life. You always don't want to think that you know everything. I can tell you like I know nothing, like, and I know a lot of things now, but I can tell you I know like nothing, still nothing about nothing. You know what I mean? But I'm just like one chapter ahead of you. So this is why I'm at least giving what I have learned to get where I am today. So then you can improve where you are right now and get, into the better path. But if you are watching my video first of all, it's really beneficial because first of all, you get my energy and then you will, if you follow the thing, because it's not only just watching me, but apply the thing that I'm saying. Because if you are not applying the things that I'm saying, this serves for nothing. Knowledge, people say knowledge is power, but not, it's knowledge with action is power. And reading, it's your superpower. So if you don't read, you need to read. And it's a reminder to myself as well because I need to read. It's been a while since I didn't read because I was focusing on videos, but I need to read because it's really important, instead of watching, things that are not really necessary. But anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate that you are showing up. If you are here again, like until the end, like really thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I have also my one-on-one call. If you really need like any help on anything, you can jump on a call and I can guide you through. So thank you for watching. I love you guys, and I see you on the next one. Bye.